Hello, my name is Andre, and in today's tutorial, we will try to find out how we can use Genially app to do some presentations. Of course, the application can be found at genially.li. The Genially app is an app that also includes a free plan, and to access it, we first must create an account. We can use the Google account if we have one, and as you can see in this screen, we specify for what purpose we use the application, if it is for education or for corporations. I choose for education, and then I need to choose what if I'm a teacher, student, or coordinator. In the end, they ask the type of school, and then we press start. We accept, of course, the terms and conditions, and the page opens, in which we have the categories of templates provided by the application, like infographic, interactive images, video presentation, guides, training materials, and more. For today, we choose the category of presentations, and of course, users that have a paid plan can upload the previously made presentation to PowerPoint. To make sure we select a free template, we need to go to filter and deselect premium. And of course, after that, we can select and view any of the templates that we can use as free templates. This button on the top right, when it appears, tells us that we have interactive content. If we click on it, the button that reveals the interactive content are highlighted, and as you can see, the app allows for quite complex animations. Select a template, and if we like it, press the Use this template button. In the next step, we can select all the templates pages or just some of them to use in our presentation. We will only use 3 pages from the template, and of course we can add some more later. The presentation editing page opens, and we have already included in the presentation the 3 selected pages from the template. They can be edited, added, deleted, or modified depending on our needs and preferences. On the left, we have a panel button with buttons and the panel with the presentation pages. Here, we can add pages to our presentation. We can add a blank page, or we can select one of the pages of the chosen template. We can select the newly inserted page and move it to the position we want. We also add a blank page. On the new page, we added a background for the beginning. We can use an image from our computer, or we can use an image from the internet. We can also use backgrounds provided by the applications. Now we go to the Pictures button to add a photo. We can upload the photo from our computer, or we can use an image provided by the application. Now click on the button to add the text box and enter in the page. We edit the text. Note that when we select the text box, the text formatting toolbar opens automatically. We can also introduce other resources such as icons, shapes, graphics, arrows and lines, illustrations, scenes, maps, and silhouettes. By pressing the interactive content button, we can enter buttons with icon, text buttons, bookmarks, buttons of the most popular social networks. From the Insert tab, we can enter audio content in the presentation from our computer only if we have a paid plan. However, we can record our voice and enter the recording in the presentation or use audio content from one of the internet applications. When we select an item, such as text, the text formatting bar is automatically activated. At the same time, the 4 buttons above the item are activated. The first button locks the item when editing, deleting, or moving. This feature is very useful to avoid accidentally changing items. The second button unlocks the item so that it can be moved during the presentation. We can see that the elements cannot be moved during the presentation. If we activate the button, we can then move the item during the presentation. This feature provides an extra element of interactivity during our presentation. And of course, the third button is the interactivity button. The first function of it is that can be added to the item is to add a link to a web page. The second function we can add is go to page. This feature introduces a quick link between our item and any page in the presentation. The third function allows you to open a window with the content entered by us when you press the item. Select the window and enter some text. The last button opens the animation setting panel. At the top, we can select the type of animation, input, output, hovering the mouse, then the direction, left, right, up, down. And when we consider that our presentation is complete, it is saved automatically when we press the All Set button. We can now publish the presentation private only. If we have a premium account, we establish a title and of course a description. The presentation can only be downloaded if we have a paid account, but we can press the share button and then copy the link to the presentation, which we can distribute via a message to everyone who wants to watch it. Likewise, we can insert the presentation in a web page by copying the HTML code generated by the application, or of course, we can send it by email directly from the application, having in the email the link to that. Of course, it's the last option, but there's always there to post it as it is on a social network. Thank you for watching this. My name is Andrei. I hope you enjoyed it. And for more, please follow our Facebook webpage.